Time now for our Parents in Action and how to help encourage your kids to study for their midterms. The sooner they start, the better they'll do, and we all know that nagging does not help. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Arnolino is here with us this morning with some creative ways, I should say this afternoon, with some creative ways of how we can get those kids to study.
It is. It's good for parents to encourage everything they can to get them to study for their midterms. And right now is midterm time and after the holidays, so it's a good time for them to remember to study, even when they're off for their winter break. But some of the best things they need to remember is that they need to take their notes from the school year and go over them and highlight all of the important things. That way, when they go back and study, they can just concentrate on those things that they've highlighted. It's also very important for them to keep everything that their teachers gave them. Any review sheets, any practice exams, syllabi, anything that they can go through that they know that the teacher thinks this is important, therefore they should review those also.
Yeah, I know a lot of times it's hard for parents to even understand what's going on, trying to catch up because they're not in the classroom. Maybe a study group is a good idea.
A study group is a great idea, and one thing that kids have that we didn't have growing up is that they have online resources. So when they come to you and ask you something about, I don't know, calculus or chemistry that maybe you don't really remember, they have great online resources that actually give them little lessons. So if they don't remember how maybe something works or they don't remember a formula, they can actually go online and find them. One of my favorites is called khanacademy.org, and it has little classroom, little lessons right there online to help them through. And then yes, a study group is the best thing they could possibly do, whether kids from the class meet at school or at home, where they can give each other practice tests, go over old tests, test each other, and everybody has different strengths and weaknesses, so it's a great way for them to help each other out. Only thing you need to remember, depending on their age, is to make sure when they're getting together that they're actually studying and not just goofing off.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, I mean, in this day and age, you don't have to be in the same room. I mean, they could Skype, they could FaceTime, and you can really keep an eye on them.
Exactly, you can, and that is a great idea. Just make sure they don't get, distracted while they're on the computer. But yeah, I mean, they have so much more than they did when we were kids.
Yeah.
They can either go online and Skype or find resources, but keep what the teacher gave them, because the teacher is the one giving the exam, and there's nothing better than when they give you a practice exam so you can go over and over and make sure you know what you learned the whole year through.
Yeah, and I know we're getting to the end now, Angela, and a lot of kids, they might say, I didn't start studying until now. What's your best advice for a parent who's like, I can't believe you waited to the last minute?
Well, it's funny because kids are so different. Like, even with my two kids, one of them had never studied, learned everything, the other one had to study. She'd get straight A's, the other one would study and get a B or a C. So you really need to pay attention to your kids' different styles and who retains things. Some like pictures and like for someone to teach them, some just like to read it. So really pay attention to what their styles are. But those 3 points will help anybody waiting for, studying, getting ready for their midterm exams.
Perfect. Well, Angela Arnolino, we really appreciate you being here. And if you're a parent and maybe you missed some of the points from this week, you can go to our website at abcactionnews.com. Next week, Angela will be talking about, blended families and having that holiday together time, even if you're a blended family. Like I said, if you missed any of the points from today or you just want to share them with another parent, just go to our website at abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues at tampabayparenting.com. While you're there, you can sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.